Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Full disclaimer in the description box. Timestamps included for your convenience. See you in the video. Good morning, my beautiful stars, on the 16th of June 2026 at 10 a.m. in the morning. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you can hear some pitter-patter above me, it is started to rain here in Auckland, so you might hear the pitter-patter on the roof of the boat. Before I go any further, welcome to all our new subscribers. Thank you for all the new members. Thank you for your comments and your support. And without you guys, this channel won't be possible. So please make sure, as I mentioned in another video, that you are still subscribed and that your notifications are set are on and set to all, because I have noticed that some subscribers have dropped off the subscriber thingy. So please just make sure that you are still subscribed and your notifications are turned on. Please help us reach 3,000 subscribers before the end of June. So we've got just on 2 weeks to go. Please also remember 9 a.m. Put it in your diaries now, 9 a.m. on the 22nd of June, I am doing another live. And I'm still working on the format, but it will sort of touch on dark souls as well as, and that was based on a question from a member. And then also on the solar solstice that we're experiencing in the northern and the southern hemisphere. And I am finding, and I'm busy working on it, and there is actually a link between the solstices and the dark and light souls. So please put it into your diary now. Make a note of it. I will remind you guys as well. And Marlee, thank you very much for that post that you did for me in my community post about the Has Megan Lost Her Marbles video. If you guys haven't seen it, pop over to the community post and have a look at the 2 images that she screenshot and put on there, and that will sort of validate what the reading said to us as well. Thank you for all your lovely support and comments and everything. Now, again, this, I saw it somewhere and I don't think I screenshotted it, because I'm now screenshotting all my comments that I want to read on or comment on. Does Harry live in New York? There's rumors that he's got an apartment or something in New York, because he keeps popping up in New York everywhere. So let us ask the cards today if they can reveal and tell us something, and see if Harry lives in New York. I'm not going to do a yes and a no now. I'm just going to do something else, because the cards have just sort of told me just to do my normal spread on this, because in something like this I would do a yes or no, but for some reason it just did not sit right for me when I started shuffling the cards earlier, and I have just, as we were talking, decided no, I'm not going to do a yes and a no. I am literally going to do my normal spread. So cards are ready. Let's have a look and see what they have to tell us today. And I'm just giving them, oh no, now I'm all stuck here. Giving them a good old shuffle here. What are the cards going to tell us? Does Harry live in New York? Is he basically based there now? What's the story? Let's have a look. Oh, these new opportunities. Fresh new opportunity. A new offer being made. King of Pentacles. Death card in reverse. House. No final decision made. No final decision made. Let's have a look here. There are new opportunities. There is a new opportunity. Is he living potentially with somebody with money? But there's the ending. He's not in Montecito. He's definitely not in Montecito. But I think he is still trying to make up his mind. A final decision has still got to be made. But let me pull more cards and see what else we've got here. New beginnings. Look here. Look at the money on there. New beginnings. Oh! He's unstuck himself from something. Look here. Look how it sits here. Guys, he's been made an offer. There's a brand new opportunity for him. I know some readers sometimes call him a King of Pentacles here in their readings. But he's not a King of Pentacles for me. But there's the ending. The end of the current home. And I think they are waiting for the divorce to come through. But here is the new beginning. This is a man-made thing. Look here. Look how he's jumping. Look under the death and the tower card here. And he's undone himself from the house. From Montecito. And that ties in with the Montecito. Is it on the market and for sale? Reading. Let me pull more cards and see where we go. Oh, here's his reckless energy. That is him in reverse. He's definitely moved. He's on the move. There we go. The Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. There we go. I'm just thinking here, and something has just come to mind here. Look at the tower here in reverse, because you know New York has got lots and lots of towers. There's lots of towers in New York. There's a new opportunity, but it will only come through after the ending of the marriage, I think. But he has undone himself from Montecito already. And he is in the process of moving. He's in the process of packing his bags. Let me just move this down. If this was an upright or reversal reading, I would have said uprights are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There would have been 4 uprights. Then that would have been a yes. But I think he is just bumming there. He is couch surfing there at the moment. He hasn't got a permanent residence. And why I say he hasn't got a permanent residence yet at the moment is because of this tower card in reverse. He cannot move there yet, but he is couch surfing with somebody with money. Somebody with money. And they are giving him a new opportunity. Sorry, allegedly for fun and entertainment purposes only. Something has just popped into mind. Is he not staying with that guy that he was photographed and videoed at the NBA game? He had tattoos on his arms and he's a veteran or something. Because that's more of a military here, the king here. And look at this. Games. Is he couch surfing with that guy that was sitting next to him at the NBA game that he arrived there with? Because I just found that was a very, very strange entry to the NBA, and then the way that the two of them walked in there together. It was almost like a red carpet walk together. I'm just saying, I just found it very, very strange. Nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with it. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with it. I just wish if it is the truth, it will come out. But in any case, yeah, I think, let's have a look here. What's underlying? The devil. Oh! He is still bound to something. But here's the king, his father. Okay. Sorry, I pulled him out so quickly because it started forming a story in my head here as I was putting the cards out. He is still bound. He is still legally bound. He is still married to her. He was hoping that his father would help him out. He was hoping that the crown would help him out and give him somewhere to live. But there is no chance in this living blue earth. So I think what is happening here, he is currently couch surfing in New York, or he is living with somebody with money and status in New York. And until the money from the sale of that house comes through, look how it sits here underneath the ending and the tower moment. The trust money comes back to him. He is in deep troubled water. But he is looking for a new opportunity. And I think all his money is still tied up there with Marlee. There is the man. He is busy consulting with somebody. And the battle's not over. He is waiting with the Five of Swords here, the Three of Pentacles. I think they are sitting in court at the moment. I think they are trying to come to final agreements here. The ending. That's the ending. All the words. But there is no hope in hell that the king or the emperor is going to help him. Look here. There's no ways. He was hoping that his father would have helped him out. And that he could have stayed in maybe in one of the crown properties. But there's no chance. There is no chance. Just going back to the Eight of Wands here. Looking back at the Eight of Wands, now that I've got all these cards on the table here. That is Harry, his reckless, no direction. And that's him constantly on the move. He's constantly moving around. I don't think he wants her to get her claws into him. So he is constantly on the move. But there is somebody with money that is helping him out here. I don't think it will be Uncle Spencer, because there's more than enough fallout there. There was more than enough fallout there after that whole Spencer scenario, and I know it's definitely not him, but it's somebody of note, somebody with money. I don't know why my head keeps going back to that guy that you arrived there at the NBA games with. Is Invictus maybe taking care of his bills? Is that why he arrived with the guy from Invictus as well? is Invictus covering the bills, because he's supposed to go to the UK for Invictus, the year launch. But he's in troubled water and he's trying to find a way out, a new way out. But it will be after the divorce. The divorce is not finalized yet. Is he waiting for money to come in from his dad after his dad has passed away, so he can settle? But there's going to be no money. It's going nowhere. He's been cut off. He's got to find his own feet. He's got to find his own. He's got to find a different bed and a different table to put his legs under every single night and curl up to something. Just very quickly. Very quickly, can you please just clarify for me? I just need to clarify something. That King of Pentacles that showed up. Can you give me any clarity on that King of Pentacles that showed up? Who is that King of Pentacles? Can you give me any clarity who the King of Pentacles could possibly be? What did I say? What did I say? It's the Charity. And look how it's underneath here. And there's the King of Pentacles. It's the Charity. I think Invictus is sort of propping him up at the moment. But he's got some bad news coming. And he's got some money from the Queen. But it is tied up. There's inheritance money. That's the money from his grandmother. And from the Queen, but it's tied up. But it's Invictus is helping him out at the moment. Upright yes, reversal no. Am I correct in asking if it is Invictus that is putting him up at the moment? Yes, there you go. It's Invictus. They're trying to bring some sort of balance, but Megan is nowhere to be found. Nowhere. And it's all happening behind her back. It is, and we are being tricked at what's going on. Being tricked at what's going on. And yes, we are correct. And look there underneath. And he is on the move. And I shuffled these cards. And I think he's waiting for money. He was hoping for money from an estate or something. But he can't get it. There we go. It's definitely Invictus. Guys, it's definitely Invictus. But William knows what's going on, and the Emperor knows what's going on. They are fully aware of what's going on with him. And they are potentially come on. They're potentially helping him. Or they're keeping an eye on him. They're keeping an eye. That's what's coming to me. They are keeping an eye on him. Very tightly balanced. Because they don't want him to come to an ending. They're worried about his mental health. Mental health. So it's through Invictus. There we go. It's through Invictus. The games, the meeting, the organization. It's potentially somehow family connection. It's not family connection. It's through Invictus, because that is why he rocked up there with that guy from Invictus. This card keeps coming out. And he's in poverty. Okay. things are not over yet. He's in poverty. So he is in New York, but he is working it through Invictus games, I think, and that is why he rocked up there at the NBA with that Invictus veteran. That is I think it's sort of the face of Invictus or whatever at the moment, and he's most probably staying with that guy because he's got to be in the UK for that launch next month. But the King and William both know where he is. Financially, they are not helping him, but they have got people looking out for him because they are very concerned about his mental health. There's William. Yeah. And it's the Invictus games, yeah. And they know that it's safe. It's safe for him to be there. It's safe. It's giving him a foundation. It's giving him a space to just stay. And that is it from me. Let me stop waffling and rambling because I will just keep going and going and going with it. But yes, I think it is all to do with Invictus. He's got no options because he's got no money, because she's got all the money. But we are also being gaslit here to pretend. But he's got nothing to give her. And he's waiting for inheritance money in order to move on. And he is waiting for the ending. He's waiting for the ending. The ending of the marriage. With the ending of the marriage. But the children are still being negotiated about. And there again, there's that King of Pentacles again. But we're going to see something very, very soon. So that is my ramblings for now. According to my cards, Harry is in New York, but he doesn't have a fixed abode. He is a man of no fixed abode. He is there, but I think he is being propped up by meetings and stuff for Invictus and getting Invictus stuff sorted. And that is why he rocked up there with that Invictus veteran at the NBA game. And he's no longer at Montecito. I'll speak to you soon. And then the next reading is going to be about if Megan is living at Studio City in Hollywood. I'll see you in that reading. Bye.